Today we're here to talk about UFC 205, where we got the lightweight champ Eddie Alvarez against
Khabib Nurmagomedov. I do want to state in the beginning right here that this is actually a prediction on 205. Nothing has actually been confirmed yet, but this is a fight that is highly probable that is actually going to happen because, as you guys know, the Conor McGregor thing may actually not happen for 205. Dana White did end up reaching out to Twitter and stating that.
He did state that, so let's go ahead and talk about this actual fight here with Eddie Alvarez coming fresh off the win on the TKO victory against Dos Anjos, winning the lightweight title. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's coming into the octagon with 28 wins, 4 losses, a very aggressive dude. Now, his first time coming to the UFC, he lost against Donald Cerrone. After that, he has went on a rampage, so to say, whatever you want to call it. It's a winning spree.
Yeah.
Winning notable fighters, winning a decision against Gilbert Melendez, also winning a decision against Showtime Pettis, and then setting him up for the title shot. When he TKO'd the lightweight champion, won the title. How did you feel about his opponent?
So, Khabib Nurmagomedov is a highly talented wrestler. He practices Sambo. He actually is a world champion in that, winning 2 world titles in tournaments in it, as well as this guy in every fight that he has had in the octagon in the UFC. He's absolutely dominated every fighter. He is 21-0, has not lost 1 fight. Now, everyone who follows Khabib knows that this guy is probably the prince of the lightweight division. That's what everyone calls him.
Okay.
You know, so this is what I'm going to state. This guy has 11 finishes in the last 15 fights. So he does finish his fights. His last fight he did finish by KO, TKO. And, you know, before that fight, he actually beat Rafael Dos Anjos as well, just like Eddie Alvarez did.
In what way?
He actually won in unanimous decision. There's an upside to it. The upside is everyone who watches Khabib and knows Khabib knows that he can go 5 rounds straight. He trains with Daniel Cormier, another big wrestler.
Right.
He wrestles basically everyone. He dominates people as soon as he gets them on the ground. This guy is known to wrestle a bear. Tell me, has
a bear.
Has Eddie Alvarez wrestled a bear?
Well, I don't know if he's wrestled a bear, but in that case, has Khabib ever been lightweight champ?
He has not been lightweight champ because he hasn't had the opportunity. This is a great opportunity for him. I think we're going to go into the predictions on how this fight is actually going to end here.
All right.
I believe, and I'm gonna be honest with it, I believe Khabib Nurmagomedov is gonna, if he wins the fight, he's gonna win by unanimous decision. He's not too exciting to watch, but it's always special to see the way that he does take the people down. It's almost like watching Ronda Rousey in her prime, the way she would just, you know, sling everybody around. That's basically who he is. So I would say that it's a unanimous decision if he does fight Eddie Alvarez and gets the win.
Well, what I say is that is notable, and it could, in my opinion, it can go either way, because what can you really say about a guy who's 21 wins, no losses, wrestling a bear? What can you say about that, technically, you know? Then we're going against someone who has momentum, who has shown growth as he came to the UFC. Now, he won the lightweight title. I'm sure in his mind, he felt like this path was similar to like Robbie Lawler in a sense where he had to work his way up.
Yeah.
When you debut in the UFC, you debut on your first fight and you lose, that has a lot to do with the mindset proceeding forward. I mean, that could either make or break a fighter, and obviously it made a fighter. All right, he has the heart to go rounds. He's won decision fights. He also has the strength to knock people out or get TKO.
So how do you think the fight's gonna end?
So what I think is gonna happen is, it's hard to say he's going to win. It's hard to say Khabib's going to win. I say that, given that you gave your prediction on Khabib, I'm going to go ahead and, for the Eddie Alvarez fans out there, let's give this to Eddie Alvarez, TKO. He doesn't want to lose his title. He will be the aggressor. I'm thinking that he's going to come out explosive. Let me know if you all agree. I think he may catch him in the first round. It is a possibility. By the law of possibilities, so Blanco.
Alright, so with that being said, make sure to leave a comment down below. I think Khabib wins by unanimous decision. He thinks first round knockout. Leave a comment on what you guys think. Make sure to like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you did enjoy it. And as always,
speak your mind. Blanco.
Blanco.